welcome back to Table Designs. I am here today and I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna change and show you guys a meal prep. I will be making a couple of items, so stay tuned and keep watching. Hi friends, welcome back. If you love simple meal prep, cozy kitchen routines, and homemade food, you are in the right place. Today, I am sharing how I prepare ingredients ahead of time, including soaking kidney beans, split chickpeas, and split mung beans for one of our favorite meals. Let's make week a little easier together. Simple step today makes tomorrow's meal so much easier. Right now, I am soaking kidney beans, that is called rajma, to make rajma chawal and rajma tiki. I am also soaking chana dal and moong dal to make flavorful dal pakwan for a meal. Here I'm preparing for next morning CCF water. It is cumin, coriander, and fennel seed herbal water. What I do is I soak all these seeds in water throughout the night, and then next morning I will just boil this and will have this first thing in the morning. It may support with digestion, help reduce bloating, and it encourages hydration. Part of my daily meal is to eat soaked seeds. What I do is I soak pumpkin seeds, watermelon seeds, sesame seeds, chia seeds, sunflower seeds with almonds and walnut. These have lots of health benefits. If you guys want to know more about my morning rituals and the preparation that I do night before, please comment. First things first, let's get herbal water going. Meanwhile, my soaked nuts and seeds are over here living their best spa life. Look at them! Next up, let's check on lentils and legumes that I soaked overnight. They are plump, hydrated, and ready to become delicious something. A little soaking goes a long way. It helps them to cook faster. So let's get them cooking on the stove, or not so much on stove. Let's use Instapot. Into the Instant Pot goes the soaked kidney beans. This kitchen helper makes perfectly tender rajma every single time. I add rajma, water, 1 or 2 bay leaves depending on the quantity of rajma that I have. And then I close the Instant Pot and I set it on high pressure for 35 minutes, and I let Instant Pot do its magic. The Instant Pot is meal prep best friend. Set it, forget it, and come back to perfectly cooked kidney beans or rajma. Link to this particular Instant Pot is in my description. Now that Instant Pot is doing its work, I am going to sip onto this herbal water. And just like that, perfectly cooked rajma is ready. Soft, tender, and ready for all the delicious flavor to come. I'm using this cooked kidney beans for 2 different recipes. First, I'm straining out some to make high protein patties, also known as rajma tiki, and the rest is going into container for easy rajma curry. When it's time for dinner, I'll simply saute with onions, add tomato puree, and a few of my favorite spices, and finish it with flavorful tadka. In just 15 minutes, dinner will be ready to enjoy with rice. Next, I'm peeling 6 potatoes. Half will be used for sandwiches and the other half will go into protein-packed rajma tikis. Into the Instant Pot, they go with little water, some salt for extra flavor. I'll pressure cook them for about 12 to 14 minutes. While potatoes are cooking, I'm straining the homemade yogurt that I made last night. This removes the extra whey and gives me a thick creamy yogurt that's perfect for flavorful sandwich spread. It's fresh, high in protein, and so much better than store-bought spreads. I will add green chilies, mint, roasted cumin, black pepper, salt, and garlic powder. Link for this strainer is in description. Now it's time to rinse the soaked lentils before cooking. I'm making dal for dal pakwan. So into the pressure cooker goes the lentils with few peppercorns, a fresh green chili from my garden, turmeric, salt, and enough water. 3 whistles later, the dal is perfectly cooked and ready for the next step. Meal prep is in full swing, so this is perfect time to bring a little bit of garden indoors. Fresh flower always makes the kitchen feel extra cozy. The potatoes are perfectly cooked. I'm setting mostly all for sandwiches and one goes in a bowl with cooked kidney beans to make tikis. Now it's time to mash everything together. I have added green chilies, fresh mint. I'll be adding rolled oats for binding, red chili powder, salt, garam masala, chaat masala, chili flakes, and chopped onions. Give it a good mix until everything is well combined. The mixture is ready. Instead of deep frying, I'm making healthier version today. I'm heating my cast iron skillet, brushing on just a little oil and placing each tiki onto the pan. This tiki on the other side I'm rolling by hand. They cook until they are golden brown and crispy on both sides with soft and flavorful center. And just like that, my protein-packed tikis are ready. I am storing in glass container and will keep this in refrigerator. This is one of my favorite quick lunches. Golden rajma tikis paired with fresh green chutney, creamy strained yogurt, crunchy onion and cilantro. Simple, wholesome, and absolutely delicious. This is how you get food like this in cafe, except my kitchen gets all the credit today.
So good. Oh my gosh.
I always keep chopped cilantro ready for garnishing, diced onions in the fridge, and a batch of my flavored yogurt spread on hand. I also make green chutney in bulk and freeze it in small cubes. Whenever I need it, I just take out one cube, let it thaw, and it's ready to use. These little habits make homemade meals come together in minutes. Now it's time to finish the dal for our dal pakwan. I am heating little oil in my kadai and adding cumin seeds, frozen ginger and frozen green chili cubes. It's another one of my favorite meal prep shortcuts. Next goes 2 dry red chilies, coriander cumin powder, turmeric, and red chili powder. I let spices bloom for a few seconds before adding splash of hot water to create flavorful masala. While that's simmering for a minute, I mash cooked dal until it's nice and creamy. Then I combine everything together, adding little more water as needed to reach the perfect consistency. In just a few minutes, the dal is rich, comforting, and ready to serve with crispy pakwan. To finish it off, I'm blending my homemade green chutney with handful of fresh mint leaves from the garden. It adds an extra burst of freshness and perfect finishing touch to the dal. Meal prep isn't just about healthy meals, it's also about having emergency crunchy snacks ready at all times. Today's snack trio is crispy sabudana coins, masala peanuts, and air fried fry-ins. Trust me, they won't last very long. And here's everything that we accomplished today. Freshly strained yogurt, 2 containers ready to be filled with homemade snacks, chopped cilantro, boiled potatoes for sandwiches, cooked rajma, fresh green chutney, chopped tomatoes and chopped onions for quick garnishings, crispy protein-packed rajma tikis, homemade pakwan, boiled and peeled eggs, green bean sabzi for lunch, sweet watermelon, and a comforting pot of dal ready to enjoy. A few hours in the kitchen today means delicious homemade meals and snacks all week long. Meal prep doesn't have to be complicated. It's all about making everyday cooking simpler, healthier, and a little less stressful. I'm so glad you guys are here to see how I do my meal prep. This is gonna stay for 2 or 3 days or maybe a little bit longer. I will see you guys soon. I hope you learned something and will try to follow some kind of this meal plan. Until we meet again, take care, love you, and ciao!